Hey, everybody. Welcome to another excellent episode of the Panic and Attacking Podcast. I'm Andrew Schiavone.
I'm Steven Rogers.
This is the podcast where we look at anxiety through a comedy lens, and we have a little upgrade, as you noticed.
We're in person.
Yeah, we got some video equipment. We're trying something new. This is an excellent episode. We have frenetic energy because me and him haven't been in the same room in months.
No, we haven't seen each other in a while.
This is off the charts. I talk about my anxiety of selling GameStop and watching it skyrocket.
And I talk about my anxiety about not being able to do stand-up and having a hard time redirecting that energy.
So we are joined by Dr. Deb, who listens to us on mute for 45 minutes and then talks about us. So we talk about our anxiety. We actually have a couple breakthroughs with Dr. Deb.
Yeah.
And then we make fun of her a little too. But it's all good. Check us out on Patreon. $5 a month gets you a bonus episode every week. Search our link is in our social media, which is Panic Attacking Podcast on Instagram.
Yes, and we're on YouTube. Just search Panic Attacking Podcast.
And we got a live show this Saturday. DM us for the link. All the info is going to be there, but it's on Zoom and it's free, and it's going to be at 9 p.m. this Saturday. So check it out.
Yes, and stay tuned for the intro.
Stay tuned for the intro, everybody. Thanks for listening.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Steven Rogers.
I'm Andrew Schiavone. Everyone, we're in the Maddie Smith studio right now.
Truly.
In Astoria, Queens. We have so much tech equipment.
This is the biggest upgrade in our podcast career that we've ever had.
This is unreal. Literally, there's so many wires and the lights on, and I'm looking right at you. I can't believe it.
You're right in front of me.
I can't believe it.
I got to be honest, I felt shell-shocked when I saw you in person.
I know. Luckily, when you came out, literally when you walked
You did
up,
a Jason Bourne move when I saw you.
literally, the post office guy, what is it called? The Federal Post Office?
The mailman.
Yeah, but what? I don't want to misnomer it as a UPS guy, but
No, it was a mailman for sure. He had the satchel on wheels and everything.
he had the
stripes.
eagle patch.
Yeah.
He might have been a Boy Scout. I don't know.
He could have been. I saw him do a Windsor knot, but
He was making a tent out of all the boxes. He was either a Boy Scout or homeless. I don't know.
Yeah.
But but he saw me from the fence.
Yes.
There's like a fenced-in area.
I texted you, "Hey, I'm here," so you came out.
Yeah, and then he walked up and nodded at me, and I nodded at him.
Yeah.
Not knowing what was going to happen.
Yes.
But it turned out he lobbed the package like he's Nolan Ryan right at my head.
I'm telling you, 6 feet away from you. He was a COVID safety distance from you. Just launched a package at you.
He lobbed it like it was about to that shot clock was about to expire.
It looked like he was playing hot potato with you. And then you caught it one-handed. It bounced in the air, bounced off your forearm, bounced off your shoulder, and then you caught it and looked over, and I'm standing there like amazed as all hell.
I know. I wish I was on TikTok or something. But I'm so glad you saw it. It wasn't a wasted.
I was whistling the Globetrotters theme when I saw it.
I wish I could upload that footage off of your brain and into the internet.
That's going to be the next app. Elon Musk is working on it.
Bzzz.
Now, before we get any further, I'm wearing my winter coat currently.
Right.
And here's why.
Okay.
I want everyone that's seeing this video footage to look at you and now look at me.
Right.
I'm wearing the same colored sweater.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And that color is just so us. Just
It's
bland
It's
beige.
as bland as white and tan.
Is that why you still have your coat on?
Yes, I was
Take it off. It's okay.
I'm
Take it off.
sweating in here.
Oh my God.
People are going to think our podcast is called Beige Boys, but
The BBs.
I was like, oh, I'll wear this. I haven't worn it in a while, and I'll wear it for our first in-studio recording. Is that what you were thinking with your hoodie?
I was just putting on a hoodie. I really.
I put way more thought into it.
I didn't look too much into it. But if you would have told me, I would have got you a different sweatshirt, or I would have changed. I live here. Why? Your alternative was to be sweaty and hot?
No, I wanted to do the reveal on the show.
Okay. That's funny, though.
Yeah, I mean, we're wearing, it's literally definitely the same.
So you're here, tech stuff. So I don't know if you guys, I think we talked about it on the bonuses, but we're, try to revamp for the new year.
Yes.
And part of that is getting on video, and we were lucky enough to have a listener reach out And he said, hey, if you send me the audio or the video and audio, I'll put something together. His name's Beggar Amazing.
Yes, thank you. I mean, beggars can't be choosers, so I'm glad.
And he wrote in because, well, we talked about, we every week we ask what's making you anxious. And he wrote in that he was nervous about editing for YouTube and he has to do that now. So he's like, I'll do it for you guys. So, and I was like, what do you charge? And he's like, well, you got to see the product first. So we don't know what this could be. This could be the best.
Now we're nervous for YouTube editing.
But we'll have backups, I guess, if...
no, I have faith in him.
I do, too, even though I've never seen anything he's ever made, but...
Well, we got to like his taste. He listens to us for every week.
That's true. That's right. Yeah, but, yeah. So he also listens to the Glitch Pod, which is just static for 2 hours.
Oh, is that foreshadowing of what our video is going to be?
That was a joke, but yeah.
Oh, man. It's so good to see you in person.
So good to see you, too. And we're recording on a Saturday, which is... Everything's different now. We got video Saturday, you and me in person.
Yeah. The one constant is with us as always is Dr. Deb.
Dr. Deb, yeah. She's going to listen to us and talk at the end. I don't want her to talk now because I don't know how to get her audio onto here, so I don't want to risk it. But
no, I get it. Yeah.
Hello, Dr. Deb. I know you're listening to us.
Thank you for being here.
And, you're not making us self-conscious by listening. This is the pod. I don't know. But so what's going to happen is Dr. Deb's going to listen to our anxiety, going to listen to our listener-submitted anxiety, and she's going to give us some advice, and we're going to joke around with her a little at the end.
Yeah. My favorite thing that we do every week.
So
I love it.
I want to open the podcast with something that is in my life right now, the topic of town, GameStop. If you guys have been listening, you'll hear my stock market debacle all year. I've been on there. And now everyone is, but I'll tell you now, I had GameStop when it was at $10, and I sold it when it was at $9.
Oh, boy.
And I made that video
Yep.
where I talk about every time I buy a stock, it goes up, or no, it goes down, but when I sell it, it goes up and keeps going up until I hate myself. But that video is now viral because of GameStop.
Of course.
It's got 2 million views. Everyone is, I made other videos. I'm like the investment guy, so I don't feel that bad that I missed the boat. But what's bad now is I usually, when my writing process is I check out social media, I check out the news, I see what's going on, and I'll put my own perspective on the news of the world. But now GameStop is the news, and every time I see it, I realize the mistakes I've made in life. So I've done nothing this week but stew, and literally you can't escape it. Everyone,
everywhere,
everyone's
talking about it. Everyone you know is talking about it. My roommate is all on this investment train, and
the roommate who's on food stamps.
I think he has stock in that.
Food stocks.
He's doing well.
He's investing in cereal. Literally just buying bags.
Yeah, he's stocking up on cereal. But
stock boy.
He's stocking the shelves.
He's like, I'm in the stock market. Oh, you're trading on Robinhood?
No, I put Prego up in aisle 13.
I'm moving up the ladder at Kroger.
So I can reach the wheat thins.
Your roommate's doing okay. He hasn't worked since I've met
No,
him.
he's doing just like all of us, Zoom college shows.
Oh, okay, all right.
And those pay a good buck. But yeah. So if you weren't on the bonus, which I recommend, $5 a month, it's really great. But we were talking about it. You recommended this. You were at my place in October,
right?
For Maddie. Shout out to Maddie for the studio. For
her birthday party.
Talking about GameStop, and
Yes.
you said it to a guest at our apartment,
Right.
and he bought, and he's doing great.
Yeah.
On this stock. Apparently, my roommate told a bunch of other comics, and they were all in it. Nobody, you told me, but I went in one ear out the other because math was involved. Everyone is cashing in on this thing.
Okay.
Everyone we know.
Okay,
And
so
no one's giving you credit.
no one's giving me credit. I am at the head of the Hydra here.
Yeah.
I am the ripple. I
You're
am
the Red Skull.
I am the stone in the pond that rippled to hundreds of thousands of dollars or whatever these people have made. Nothing.
They blurred out your ripples.
I think they're worried that I'm going to ask for a kickback. I'm not. I'm not a kickback guy. I just want a little thanks. And I told that guy when to sell, and he probably told all those other people when to sell too.
I don't know. I tuned out after that, but yeah.
So that's my life now. Just every time I literally we Maddie and I went out to eat with two other people, and the whole topic was GameStop, and then everyone was like, "Yeah, what is a stock?"
Oh boy!
All right, well, let's start from square one. With the dawn of man and the first farmer, and
you're as annoyed educating people about stocks as you are every time I ask you.
Well, with you, you're my friend, and we talked about it on the bonus episode, $5 a month. But I told you to wait it out because I knew this was going to happen, and it did. We recorded, I think, Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
What happens is when everyone has a stock frenzy, they all think they can make a quick buck.
Of course,
it's too late.
Of course.
It's way too late.
Way too late.
And what happens is everyone buys into the market. And what's crazy is I see people like plugging Nokia, which will never go up, and AMC, which is...
Those are both the things that my roommate bought stock in.
Yeah. So what happens is everyone floods the market. They think they're going to get rich quick.
Right.
The difference is the whole market focused on one stock, which is GameStop, for probably 6 months. And they just kept buying and buying and buying. Everyone is all focused different places, so that's why it's not going to happen again. It's not going to happen again for many factors, mainly because they see it coming. But what happens when everyone there's a stock frenzy, get rich quick. The big people in charge of the market are unstoppable. I mean, you can say what you want. They squeezed a couple hedge funds, but they will see that everyone's putting their money in, and they will purposely sell everything they have to crash the market, and then they will buy it at the bottom. So they basically stole everybody's money. And that's what happened. The market crashed Friday. It's probably going to crash next week.
Right.
And as soon as it hits the bottom, the big money is all going to buy in, and your money is going to be gone.
Well,
you might break even, but they took your money, and they did it already, and they're going to keep doing it.
Well, here's what I've done since the last time we spoke. For people that aren't caught up, I was one of these bandwagon, dweebs, just lunatic, just like, oh, all right, I'll make $1 million.
Right.
And I tried to do it, and it was a day late, and they blocked it.
Right.
They wouldn't let me buy anything. And I told you went, you were an older brother on me. Listen to me when I talk.
I put you in a headlock, and
you did great.
Gave
me a noogie,
and told you to. Don't tell mom I'm sneaking a beer.
Yeah, my stock and wedgies went up, but so
the Indian burns are through the roof here.
Yeah,
cash in.
Yeah, sell on your wet willies, but I tried. It wouldn't let me. You told me not to do it, and every day I'm getting messages from Red Robins, Robin Hood.
I'm invested in Red Robins too. I'm 5 hamburgers in, and my heart's about to stop.
So I every day Robin Hood's like, "You up?" And I look at it, and the money I put in there is just not moving at all because it's not in anything.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I want to do this so bad. It's like, I don't know what it's like TikTok. It's like, hey, you won't get likes if you don't post. It's trying to seduce me into investing, and I haven't done it.
Well, thank you. Thanks for your restraint. And I fell hook, line, and sinker before, and I'm trying to give you the lessons I learned.
Right.
Because I mean, you wanted to buy GameStop when it was at $25, and now it's at $12. So you'd be down half of your money. So what's worse, being even or being broke?
Yeah.
And Nokia was at $8 when you wanted to buy it. Now it's at $6, and it's never going to go up ever again.
It shows my oh my God, Robin Hood shows the how much you've made or how much you've lost, and mine is just a flat line that's gone across.
I'm telling you, that's better than down. I'm telling you.
I know it looks nice. It's just flat road for miles. It's like Montana on my screen. It's pretty great. Is Montana? No, Montana's got Rockies, doesn't it?
Are you talking about
Arizona?
the state line or the geography of it?
The geography. I'm thinking of a flat state.
Yeah, I think Kansas is pretty flat.
Kansas is flat.
One time I drove across country and it was very eerie driving across Kansas.
Oh, that's Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I know there's a lake there. I was like, what's going on here? I thought this was a dust bowl. This is a bowl full of water.
You're in Kansas.
I'm not in Kansas anymore. Let's tap two shoes together.
That's oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm like the scarecrow with stocks. I need a brain in order to figure this out.
And yeah, your roommate needs I don't know.
I get handed a scroll and it just says sell.
I'm the wizard.
I had an idea.
I hope I didn't pick up a doorbell just wrong, people.
It's the mailman trying to go for round 2.
It's your friend. He's coming to apologize and buy me a steak. So I'm joking, but I'm not bitter about this at all. I'm just mad every time anyway, the Kansas story is I drove through and it's so flat you can literally see for miles and miles. Isn't there a song called that? I can see for miles.
Yeah, that's the Who.
Who's that? No.
Who's there? Who's at the door?
Who's there?
Who is it?
Guess who?
That can't be Who. He's on first.
So Horton here's one. But
we need to record in person from now on. This is what was missing in my life. Oh God. I showered.
Man.
I haven't showered for a recording in at least 3 months.
That's what's crazy now. Is this gives you motivation to clean up, you know?
Oh yeah.
And I forgot. I was gonna put hair gel in, so I don't know if I forgot to.
No, you look great.
I
The headphones would have pushed it down.
Yeah, I was gonna. I don't know why I said that out loud, but yeah, I was gonna look a little better for you guys, but next time. Now I'm touching my hair. I'm thinking about my own hair.
I was thinking about my coffee breath the whole ride up here. I'm like, oh God, I hope we're on the other side of the table and not next to each other.
And we are. It's good.
Oh man, yeah. Thank God. I'm not even worried about COVID. I'm worried about coffee breath.
COVID breath. So, what were we talking about again? Oh, so
stocks.
Oh, so we're gonna get with Dr. Deb about this. You're impulsive. I know she's gonna say something about the lizard brain again. So, Dr. Deb, get ready to kind of spin. Maybe say iguana brain this time, but. I'm joking.
Maybe gecko because I won't be able to afford insurance after I invest in stocks.
I'm going to invest in because that's what my whole life has been. But yeah. So the constant reminder of my failures is one thing. It's like I'm trying to think of an example here where you missed out on Yahoo in the 90s, and then suddenly everyone's talking about it. That actually probably did happen, but.
Oh, sure. But there's a bunch of Yahoos investing in GameStop. So.
Yeah, it's like if I missed out on Yahoo and then I went to what is a Yahoo anyway? It's like a
I think it was like supposed to be like yodeling, you know. I don't know.
It's like if I missed out on buying Yahoo and then I went to Walmart in Erie, Pennsylvania and just got everyone's there slack-jawed and which I have been to. I have been to the Walmart.
I have too. I've been there.
It is a lot of camo, but
yeah, it's funny. Like a Walmart is a location that everybody makes fun of.
Yeah,
and you go there and you're like, well, I see why this is a joke everyone makes. And
people of Walmart,
and you never see those people anywhere else in that town.
Well, that's the main thing. That's where people go up to pick up chicks, and that's like the mall of the '80s is now Walmart. I went to college in Richmond, Virginia, and
I'm sorry, I've never heard
what?
I've never heard a relationship story where they're like, well, he came up to me at Walmart.
You're not asking the right people.
Oh,
you're busy in the trading desk hive mind of.
That's right.
Of Andrew's ideas.
Oh man.
So I went to college in Richmond, Virginia, and there's this. So everyone in Virginia it's the capital. They all congregate. People
Yeah.
from rural and far away and farmlands and stuff I had never heard of. And I met some of my friends were from this like rural county, and my dad actually would we would like go to the river there and stuff. And I was like, oh, I go to the river there, and there's really nothing there but the Food Lion. And they were like, oh, yeah, that's where we would go to meet girls. I'm like, you would go to the Food Lion? Food Lion is a grocery store.
Yeah, I remember Food Lion, but
I guess
what would your lion be? Your pickup line.
Is that hot sauce? Are you excited to see me? I don't know. Hey, girl, are you as spicy as these enchiladas? I don't know what the pickup line would be.
Oh man, you got 2% milk, huh? Well, you're a 98% hottie.
By the way, I just thought of a joke. Your roommates put the broken stockbroker, but or whoever they are. I'm joking, but
I think I'm the most broke one there.
Oh, that's you. You put
Stock
the
broke.
You put the broken stock broke.
I haven't been on stage in forever.
Oh yeah, unemployment. Anyway, so
That's our sponsor.
that's our sponsor is the government. So also I made that video of me saying when you buy a stock it goes up, when you sell it you go down, and people were like, post more advice. So I posted some more joke advice, and then people were like asking me for real advice. So I posted the real advice, which is what I told you, and everyone on there said, this guy works for big money. He's trying to screw you. They said
All they have to do is listen to one episode of this.
that's what I said. They all said
Nobody in big money makes as many puns as we do.
They're like, this guy's a plant. They called me a plant. They said I work for Goldman Sachs. I think they
bonsai.
Yeah, I can't even afford a hedge fund.
Oh man.
So now I walk down the street.
That's succulents.
That sucks. Succulents, man. Sorry to hear that.
I'm dirt broke.
Yeah.
I lost all my roots.
That fertilizer's full of crap. Literally. So,
man.
Dr. Deb, you got to change your display name before we get to you, because right now it's my name. And I logged into Dr. Deb's computer, and now it says my name. So I keep looking over and seeing my own name.
Oh, yeah. It's your social security number.
Yeah, it's my address, and all the haters from TikTok are going to kill me. But
oh, man.
So now I walk down the street. Thank you. So we walk down the street. Everyone's like, GameStop. And then I get reminded of my own failure.
Yeah.
And now I log into TikTok. People are yelling at me for being an insider. So my whole week has been stress.
Nothing but stocks.
Nothing but stocks. I hate it.
The whole week's been stocks for you.
It's been stocks for everybody.
Well, yeah, but you especially.
Well, me, it's a bitter reminder. Literally, check my Instagram story. Today, it was one guy saying, hey, guys, I want to get in the stocks. Any advice, please?
And I did take it down.
And I said, I can't scroll now. I can't even check in on my friends. It's all stocks and stuff. So it's been quite the nightmare. So I had to disconnect. All I do is comment on and argue with people on TikTok, and now I don't even know what to do. So maybe we could get some advice from Dr. Deb about that later on, about how to unplug
Of course.
Because now I got literally newspapers, social media, the news, the radio. I turn on the alternative rock station in the car, and they're like, GameStop, blah, blah, blah. What's the deal with that? They won't give me 5 cents for my game, but the stock is $400? It's literally the morning zoo. And I'm like, oh, great. I'm going to turn the wheel and go off the Kosciuszko Bridge. It's the Gowanus.
Gowanus brain.
Guana Man.
Guano bowls.
Oh,
Collect the whole set.
Guano. Oh man. So
Wow. I mean, you've been
that's
on a real.
I've been on a stock ticker here.
Yeah.
I've been on a ticker. Is that
tick
what
stock?
Tick stock. Stick it to me. Stock it to me. That's all. I can't rub
man.
two stocks together to save my life.
You can't throw a stock without hitting a stick. I don't know if that makes
People that own glass brokerage houses shouldn't throw stocks.
There we go. I feel like a real stickhead.
I feel like this is stocked out, but
Stock, collaborate, and listen.
let's talk about you because I'm done with the stocks. I want to hear something else in my life. So
Sure. I
let's
mean,
hear about anything but stocks. What do you got for me?
what if it was all stocks? No.
You're like, okay, what I got is General Motors, Ford, Tesla.
I've got some things. I mean, so we covered last week pre-diabetic.
Yes.
And in hindsight, felt like a vacation from the normal stress I had because I was like, okay, new problem. I gotta fix my diet. I gotta exercise more. And the advice Dr. Deb gave last week, if anybody listening for the first time has any history of diabetes, check to last week's episode.
Yeah, it was great sources and great advice and all this stuff.
And I'm down. Like I'm last night I had like maybe my first dinner ever that was just only vegetables.
Wow.
Caitlin made stir fry and it was really good. And I tried a bunch of new stuff. And
what'd you have?
I
try this thing called broccoli.
Well, asparagus I've had, bok choy I've had, but I've never had regular squash. I've always had butternut. It's where you take a butter.
Better not have it.
Windsor.
It's a Windsor with the mailman.
Your mailman tied it.
The mailman came. This is all tying together, literally, by the mailman.
Yeah, he chucked some squash at me. And, it was the same color as our sweaters. And so...
the squash market. That's what happened to me when I trade. I get squashed.
This is the happiest I've been in at least 7 months. Oh, man, I'm so happy to see you. But regular squash I've not had before. And I don't know how many times you're supposed to try something before it's like official that you don't like it. But squash has got to maybe 2 more times before I rule it out.
I can't believe this is breaking news for you.
It's I don't.
It was literally the Pilgrims ate it. Squash.
Yeah, well, I mean, and look what they did. So
what do they do?
Squash can't be good for you. I mean, they did get rid of people. So.
Oh, okay.
But then zucchini, I'm not sold on.
Have you had eggplant?
I have not had eggplant.
I'm on a kicker with that.
I know you're a big eggplant fan. I asked you what your snack was, and you're like eggplant. That was on the top of your list.
Then you made fun of me. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, top of your snack list was eggplant. Just pictured you eating it like.
You just picture me eating a hard-boiled egg in a Venus flytrap.
Feed me, Seymour. Give me some eggplant.
How would you like your eggs? Singing plant that I can't remember the name of. Oh, it's Seymour.
Little stock in GameStop. All right.
Was that Rick Moranis in it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
John Candy was the DJ. He was the one that would be like, they don't give me 5 cents on my game, but
what's the deal?
And
Easiest joke to make.
And then Steve Martin was the dentist.
I honestly, did he look at the plant's teeth? I've never seen the movie.
Oh man, I started it. It's on HBO. It's fine.
Oh man, yeah. I used to be convinced that everything John Candy in was good because of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah,
Uncle Buck, his cameo in Home Alone.
It's great.
So I was like, this guy's unstoppable. So when I visited my parents, unstockable. Well, I mean, he did talk about pre-diabetes. I don't know. I think he died pretty early.
Well, I better look into that. How did he fix it? Eggplant?
Yeah. No, he died. He died at 40.
Oh, that's right.
I don't even know if he hit 40.
Oh, boy. I don't know.
A lot of candy. But that's the easiest joke ever. But pre-diabetes. But So I was like, this guy's unstoppable. So my whole family likes his catalog. So we went down, and he was in this movie called Who's Harry Crumb. So I was like, I never heard of this movie.
Oh, I remember that.
You saw, man. That's...
No, I remember clips. I remember only ingesting a crumb of the movie.
Breadcrumb. I needed my breadcrumb. Follow breadcrumbs to get my money back. Back to the.
I need breadcrumbs to my receipt.
Yeah, that thing was so. I learned my lesson. If a guy that you like, not everything an actor that you like makes is good.
No.
It was so bad that I couldn't believe it. It was a comedy. If you never heard of a movie, there's a reason why. Because it was so bad, and I felt so bad for my parents because we ordered it on their Amazon rental.
This is recent then.
This is on Thanksgiving, yeah.
Oh man.
And I'm like, sorry guys. I think we couldn't get through it. We turned it off.
It's bad. So we got there from the pre-diabetes thing, but we
got there from you mentioning a movie, right? Didn't you talk about some movie or something?
I don't remember. No.
Pre-diabetes, eggplant. Oh,
eating.
No, Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh yeah, but we were talking about food.
Yeah, but Little Shop of Horrors got me on the John Candy derailment.
Yeah, because you said Venus Flytrap and I started singing.
That's right.
Look at us.
And then we talked about the cast, and I didn't know John Candy was in there.
We reverse engineered. This is the tangent we got on. Oh boy. So in hindsight, I'm eating better. Although I opened our pantry and a chocolate bar fell out, and
this is a sign. There's like a little devil pushing it.
Oh yeah,
and it was and a little Debbie,
Debbie Devil,
and Devil Snack Cake.
Yeah, Betty Stalker. But
that's a load of cracker.
Lock, stock, and barrel. So I took the chocolate bar, and you're the first person I told this, and I put it in my junk drawer.
They put it in.
I stashed it away.
I
haven't eaten it.
I also have a spam drawer. I just put spam in there.
It's in my spam folder.
Spam folder.
It's not in the trash, but it's in the
not
spam.
Yet, yeah. It's for 30 days, and then somebody throws it away.
I have a junk drawer because I saw the chocolate bar. It fell out, and I'm like, oh man, nobody knows. Nobody knows. I'll take this and hide it. And I hid it in my because I haven't had sugar.
Right.
Since I found out.
You're sweating and you're itching and scratching your face.
Because I want a snack.
Right. And sugar is a good snack.
Sugar's a great snack.
Sugar snacks.
I mean,
sugar smacks.
If you look at my health history, it's a great snack. But
if you want to check your pre-diabetic levels.
Yeah. So I put it in my junk drawer, not in my side drawer, because my sweets were always in my side drawer, and I would just eat them constantly. And now it's in my junk drawer.
Okay, so when I was asking you at the last episode, why do you think this happened? What are you eating? You never told me about a sweet drawer.
I told you about the Brookies.
The sweet drawer? You have a sweet drawer, and
not
you're
anymore.
Surprised you have pre-diabetes?
I couldn't believe it.
I got a sour drawer. It just smells in there. I don't know what's in there.
Like dirty laundry.
It's this old food.
Yeah. My eggplant.
My old eggplant. Yeah, I'm saving it for later. I'm making my own bok choy in my drawers.
But I think I'm using it to test my what do you call it?
Will?
Restraint and will.
Will, yeah. Restraint.
Yeah.
That's a better one.
And not touching it. But I got hot chocolate, hot off the press chocolate.
What kind of bar was it?
It was a Trader Joe's chocolate bar.
Okay, so it's not. If it was a Snickers or something, I'd be like, man, that's gonna be hard to resist.
Yeah, if it was Reese's, it'd be in the past.
If it was Reese's, it'd be canceled. It's canceled on Twitter.
Yeah, that's a Reese's joke.
Hey, everybody, don't just be progressive and not Reese's. Reese's.
So
we're good.
Yeah. I thought we've been doing pretty good, but
I didn't know what time. I just checked the time, everybody. I didn't.
Yeah.
Could have been 5 minutes. Could have been a half. Could have been a half hour. Could have been an hour. It was a half hour.
This third cup of coffee is made me going a mile an hour, and
me too. I think that's what's going on because I already had my pot for the day, and I made another one.
Yeah.
Plant pot.
This is your brain on pot.
Now I feel like I could tell we're both slowing down. I think the coffee hit its peak at minute 20.
I don't know because I'm buzzing right now. I'm in that like.
Oh, that's what that sound is. we are wired right now.
We are wired, but I also think it's excitement from seeing each other.
Exactly.
I haven't left my apartment. This is where been trying to get to. The pre-diabetes was a anxiety vacation. It was like, hey, let's worry about this. And now I'm back to my everyday worries. I don't leave my apartment because I want to be responsible, but I'm going crazy.
Right.
I don't do any shows. Like, there's a bunch of indoor like mics and stuff, and I'm like jonesing for stage time, but I won't do those because I don't want to get the virus or spread it.
Right.
And a lot of clubs are starting to open.
Are they really?
Like, some are open.
Some have been open.
Some have been open.
But then some closed.
Some closed.
Because they all got something.
Yeah. So it's like, I can't do my favorite thing in the world, and I'm realizing, and we've talked about this in the past, but I'm like hitting a peak of just going nuts about not being able to do the one thing I'm good at.
Well, okay, this is my advice for you, and Dr. Deb will talk about it later, but you got to channel that energy into something that will help your stand-up later on.
Well, I've been going on TikTok.
Yeah.
And every time I go on TikTok, it's a viral video of yours or a viral video of a third cousin or,
But that could happen to you.
I put up a thing today. It's got 11 views. I put up a clip of my Colbert. It's got 20. It's like,
I talked to you about it last week, and if you haven't listened to the last episode, I guess will be part 2. But I told you to post twice a day, and I saw your thing. You post once in a while.
I can't.
Nothing's captioned. You got to put in the work.
I don't know what
man.
I'm doing.
Just do what I do. Literally use me as the blueprint.
Am I allowed to copy you?
Not my ideas.
No, not your ideas. I'm not an insane person. Cut to the bonus. Yeah, I know. But $5 a month.
$5 a month. Get the juiciest stuff we can't say on the air. But see what I do. They're well lit and they have captions.
I feel weird about burning my material.
It's an investment in the future. Just encourage you to write more. And sometimes I'll write jokes that day and I'll put them on there. Yeah,
I did a joke today about how watching The Night Stalker makes me wish I had less windows.
Okay, good. Did you caption it?
Here's what we'll do after we record here. I want you to watch it.
Okay.
And tell me how I did.
I'll give you the honest feedback.
I want the honest feedback.
Well, let's do it on the air. Let's show this video and I'll give you feedback.
Great. Do you have your phone?
Yeah, I have my phone. Okay.
All right.
So I'll put it close to the mic here.
I want it all.
Okay.
Queen.
Flat bottom. Or fat bottom. Okay.
Oh,
so,
well, I mean, we're using our studio. Might
yeah.
as well give her a
shout out to flat bottom. Okay, so this is you. You. Okay. Here we go. So you have what I learned from the Night Stalker is. Okay. So first of all, this is too low. So right now it's blocked by your view. So you have the caption, but it cuts out the first word.
Great.
That's bad.
What's wrong with my Colbert?
Well, the app doesn't like when you upload other videos. So I don't know what's up. I would do your jokes from Colbert into the.
But look, if you look lower, my Colbert ones all did killer.
I think that was a different algorithm. That was at a different time.
Gotcha.
So
I feel like an old man.
What I learned from the Night Stalker. See, the caption is too low, so it's being blocked out by your description here.
Gotcha.
And what I learned from the Night Stalker, and you're not captioning what you're saying.
So I have to have captions pop up of what I'm saying?
That's what I do. And this is not well lit at all. This is dark.
Oh, boy.
There's so many things wrong here.
I'm deleting it as soon as this episode's
Well, don't
over.
delete it because the algorithm knows that you delete it and they think you're a crappy creator if you keep deleting things.
Oh, then I'm already on their list.
Well, that's probably what sunk you.
All right. Well, then I got to raise my stock.
You got to raise it. And I'm telling you, just focus all your anxiety of stand-up onto here. Post 3 times a day.
All right.
Make it a thing. I don't know. Grow your thing.
I'm trying to grow an audience, and it's making me anxious that I feel like I'm not doing anything. Like, this is all I got is this podcast.
Put effort into here. I don't know.
I thought I was.
I know, but put more. I don't know. Just you channel your nervous and everything you've been doing in stand-up, channel that into other things that will help your stand-up. So
Right.
I don't recommend playing video games that much.
Yeah, I'm only doing an hour a day.
Okay, great. Okay,
yeah.
great. So channel into. I wouldn't even focus on writing stand-up because that's useless right now.
That's all I've been doing.
So stop that because
Oh.
stand-up is about working out material and figuring out what's funny. And if you're just writing by yourself, you're gonna lose touch with that. So
Oh, well then.
I would write for the TikTok, write for Instagram.
I feel like I'm Tom Hanks in Castaway, and I just came back to America. I'm like, what have I been doing?
Oh man, I felt so bad for that guy.
Yeah.
But I
My
like
jokes are Winston. Wilson.
Wilson.
Who's Winston?
Your jokes are
Churchill.
yeah. Your jokes are that piece of the porta potty that washed up on the shore that he used as a boat.
All right. I'll start putting my jokes on there, and
I would focus energy, and I'll talk to you about how to.
so this is my head, right? This is the TikTok. I want my jokes on my forehead.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Got a lot of space.
Get the lighting. Use the ring light.
Yeah.
Have one.
I've got a ring light.
Might as well use it.
Ring my light. Okay.
Ring your bell. I didn't mean to make you nervous.
No. This is where I'm coming with. I'm coming with this nervousness.
Yeah. So I don't know if that was helpful for anybody else, but if anyone else is thinking about doing TikTok,
I think this will just get listeners to be like, fine, I'll follow him.
Yeah, which you should. And a little update for you. Oh, and I wanted to tell you this.
Oh,
and
boy.
I forgot. So I had that stock video that went viral. So
Yeah.
now people, an investment app reached out to me, and they said they found me on Instagram, messaged me there, and they said, "Hey, we really like your videos about stocks. Can you plug our app?" And I said, "Well, what does that entail?" And they said, "Well, what are your rates?" What am my
wow.
rates? So I
think you're a 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I think I'm a 4 on Rotten Tomatoes, but 4% fresh or whatever it is. So I was like, oh my God. So I saw this viral video where this woman was complaining that I have 1 million followers and this company only offered me $1,000 for 2 videos. Give me a break. And I was like, all right. She said no to that. So I told him. So I told him I want $450.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go a little bit lower. And they said, are you kidding me? They said, here's what we'll do. We give this rate to people with way more followers than you and way more views, but it's going to be $350. And I was like, all right.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you open with that? Why?
I hate the thing where what's your rate? Just tell me what you want.
Because they hoped I would say, yeah, it's like $5 and like a piece of chocolate from Trader Joe's.
Yeah, well, and they're like, well, then they come over and take it out of my drawer.
But everyone, I guess that's a lesson for me and for everybody. Always make your rate outrageously high.
Yeah, I mean,
and then I was like, can you email me something in writing to make this official? And they never did. So maybe it was a scam too. I don't know.
well, this goes for anyone, not even if you're just in comedy. But Jackie Cation always says, "Don't say no without a number." And
What
to
do you
any
mean?
opportunity, don't say no without a number. So like before you turn a thing down, say how much you would charge for it.
Yeah, and if you ever wondered why John Candy was in Harry Crumb, that's why too.
He asked for a Trader Joe's candy bar.
He asked for the outrageous rate.
Rest in peace, John Candy. You're amazing.
John Candy, you have a great catalog of certain movies.
Yes.
but- apparently. And I guess whoever his grandson is got $5 from Amazon Prime because I watch Harry Crumb.
Yeah, he looked at it and went, "This must be a mistake."
Yeah. I think there's been credit card fraud here.
But yeah, I'm going crazy for Dr. Deb and for anybody. I'm going nuts. I miss my favorite thing in the world, and I know it's going to come back. So I just been trying to hold out in patience, and I've hit it.
I would instead of going crazy, use that energy to vet and as an investment. Speaking of stocks, investment in your comedy future, because you might get a following and you might be able to tour by yourself, and social media might be people who want to see you.
All right, I'll start making.
It doesn't matter if you have you can write the best joke in the world and then no one hears it. It's useless.
You're right.
So start small and grow big. That's what I'm trying to do.
So you're just doing your jokes.
I'll talk to you about it later. But
All right, yeah.
I do old jokes, new jokes, jokes talking about the news. I'll do whatever it takes to get views.
All right. I didn't want to be a social media guy, but now I am.
There's no okay. So I actually this might not be timely, but there was the guy. You know how there's warm up acts for shows when there's a live studio audience. So Godfrey, who's a comedian who I think is like one of the funniest guys.
Yes.
His name's only Godfrey, and I think he's like the funniest guy live, and then you watch some, but I don't think it's translated. So if I say like he's the funniest guy live and you watch his clip, you're like, this guy's funny, but whatever. But you have to see him live. He is like
murders live.
It's like unreal. So he was on this podcast and he opened for the Cosby Show. He was like the warm up guy, and I guess he like did really well.
Mm-hmm.
And Cosby watched and got in his head or he felt threatened or. So
whoa.
Cosby never did this, but he went on stage and did stand up to kind of like
to knock him down,
or to build himself up. You know, Cosby obviously isn't the greatest person, which we now know.
Yeah.
But at the time, he didn't know that. But
of course,
I guess from there they started talking because I guess they respected each other's comedy, obviously. And he went into Bill Cosby's office, and Bill Cosby had a cigar. He has a desk, and he's like.
Yeah.
He was like, gave Godfrey a piece of paper, and he said, write the word show business. And Godfrey wrote it, and he said, which word is bigger? The business.
Whoa.
Business is.
Oh my God.
Is the biggest
mind blown.
Biggest part of it.
Mind blown.
You don't have a show if there's no business.
Oh boy.
Oh, I might have cut in front of the camera here, but
I loved it.
Yeah. All right. I was like gesturing with my hand.
No,
I was worried
you're fine. Your arm's not that long. What are you, the mailman?
Long arm of the law. Short arm of the crime. So anyways, so let's talk to Dr. Deb. That was my own advice for you.
I loved it.
I don't even think we're going to get into listener topics, even though we got a couple. But Dr. Deb, hello. How are you?
Oh, we're doing all right.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll actually be able to hear her.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Happy to be here.
I don't know how to get her on here.
Should I bring the laptop closer?
You know what? What is this? Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? We'll just use the audio from this computer and we'll edit it in. Yeah. All right. Sorry about that, Dr. Deb. We'll just turn you up. Can you turn her up? How are you?
Okay. All right. So we have a new setup, huh? I'm not part of a new setup. I feel left out.
Oh no, you're part of it. We just don't have it.
We don't know literally a computer with your name.
I need a microphone like that. Andrew, whatever happened to your microphone that looks like a Russian satellite?
Oh, that one? I took that back with me. You want it?
Oh, no. I was just wondering where it is.
Well, obviously, when we did the episode with me using that mic, it was horrible audio, so I never used it.
Oh, okay. Bad audio. I was just wondering. Kind of.
Yeah, that
reminded me of Xanadu or something.
Right. So, Dr. Deb, what do you have for us? We got exactly 10 minutes. What do you got?
Oh, boy. Well, a lot. One of the things, first, go with Steven with the diabetes. You mentioned that it really distracted you from your other anxieties. And so that's kind of typical of life-threatening events in our life. Not to exaggerate it, but it did threaten your certainty of life. And so that is a huge distraction, and you can devote your energy to that. And you did it really well. You problem solved, you came up with a plan, and you executed it. And one of the effective actions was that you opened your arms to support. And I think people have to remember that when they have a life crisis, to open their arms to support. So you had support within the process to change your diet and your lifestyle a little bit. So kudos to you for that. is quite effective. And it's kind of interesting that, you know, really you don't
what was the
meet
last part?
any of the risks.
Dr. Deb, you're cutting out a little bit.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
I
no.
said,
Might have mixed it up.
Nope. There she is.
you don't meet any of the risk factors for diabetes. So I think you really need to talk to your primary care doc about that, and get another A1C to take a look at.
And the steak sauce too. I heard they make that.
Yeah.
I think we made.
Yeah.
We did.
Okay. So Andrew, I wanted to ask you about this. What you were talking about with the reception that you're receiving about your stocks, stock advice. Tell me what your primary thought is about that.
Wait, say again?
You were telling the story about your stock and people's reaction to that, and you're avoiding connection with that process. So, what is your primary thought about that? Like,
My
what is?
primary for avoidance
Yeah.
is the reminder of, well, one, I'm sick of it because I've been following this since September, so I'm already done with it. Don't want to even see it anymore. Two, it's like I don't know. It's kind of annoying that people are all over it now. And then three, it's a reminder of I could have got some of that.
Okay, so I could have gotten some of that.
Write me off a piece, Kit Kat.
Right. So it's this sense of loss that you're feeling, or
Loss, yeah, that would be the word, yeah.
or
And I
is
didn't feel
it?
it until everyone started talking about it. I don't know.
Is there a if only involved there?
You know what? Because like the stock went up to $400, I would have sold it at $60. I wouldn't have held it this long, which is outrageous. So I'm not like, oh man, I could have got $400, but I don't know what I'm thinking. It's just weird. I'm in a weird place. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that you need to work on exploring what you're thinking, because it is influencing your behavior, right? You've decided
Oh,
to pull back and avoid things.
that's
And
great.
yeah, and I think that, you know, things don't happen in isolation in our life. It's not like we have one event and we never see something similar again. So I think it'd be worthwhile that you look at that. And what you talked about in the stock market before is, you know, and on your Twitter is, I buy stock, it goes down. I sell stock, it goes up. So
Yeah.
you've experienced, you know, this trauma and this threat to your ability to make decisions, right?
Yes.
It's not a huge threat, but it's
And we did talk about it on in an episode in September or August with my whole stock dilemma.
Yeah. So it's this thread about decision making, and you're not an expert at stock. I don't know if you've ever had any kind of courses in finance and stock management, and
No, I learned in the trenches.
so you're
I paid for what I lost. You could buy a degree at MBA, UPenn.
right. So you have this expectation that you are supposed to be successful at something you've never really done before, or have formal knowledge.
And now I see everyone having that same attitude. And maybe that reminds me of me from, I mean, we could have a breakthrough here. That could remind me of my own ignorance at the beginning of this.
Right. Yeah. And that goes to Steven and his expectation that, you know, your identity as I'm I finally got good at stand up and I can't do that anymore. What am I going to do now? So a bit of an identity crisis there.
Oh yeah.
And it's like you have your goal on doing something that isn't available for you anymore at this time. Like Andrew said, it doesn't mean it's not going to be available again, but right now it's not there. So you're feeling lost and confused, as you said. So it's a bit of a identity crisis, right? And I think what Andrew said is that you can redirect some of your skills into other actions, right? Without the stand up.
Yeah, because not a lot of the average Joe who hasn't been doing stand up every day for 8 years doesn't know how to construct a joke. I mean, maybe they do, but
Yeah.
you have that ability. You can write a joke.
I think I write good jokes.
So use it. You don't, and that's my mentality too. Like doing stand up wasn't a waste because I learned how to construct a setup punchline,
Right.
make people laugh.
Yeah, it's I guess the thing is, I know I can redirect it, and I agree that that's the smart thing to do.
But it makes you too. I know it makes you too nervous to do it.
It makes me too nervous to do it, and also I don't want to do it. I want to do stand up so badly.
I know. I'm just saying you got to get over that. I didn't want to do it either. I didn't want to do it either.
Yeah.
I did it, and it feels good. Too.
Yeah, I know. I just want to.
I think you just said the thought that's getting in your way. I don't want to do those other things. I want to do X, Y, and I want to do stand up, and that's so you're kind of stuck. You're putting yourself in a position where you can't do anything, and so now you're feeling helpless.
Yes.
And your creativity, as we talked before, you're stuck. You can't find that creativity because you've defined one area and you've told your creative self, well, you can't do anything if you can't do that.
Wow.
So Andrew threatened a minute ago that I would bring up the lizard brain. So what happens though when you say something like that to the important part of yourself, you can't do it. So what will the lizard brain do?
Right.
It's the fight or flight. So you and Andrew are both experiencing this inertia of flight. Like I just have to avoid the whole situation. It just takes too much energy to face this situation.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And then what happens is that, if you try to do something else and it doesn't go exactly as planned, like Andrew gets bombarded again, or the stimulus is right there and you get the stimulus that it's challenging for you, it just sets you back again. So your cognitive thinking is reinforcing this flight, and you are getting exhausted.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I guess I know it could come back right around the corner because March is pretty close.
Yeah. When the vaccine rollout, there's already all these vaccines are being approved.
Yeah.
When things come back, it's gonna snap in like the Thanos snap. It's gonna.
I hope so. I want particles of my life to come back into formation.
Oh, and one more thing, but remember how we talked about WandaVision on the bonus $5 a month? Our friend Chris James, who we bring up a lot,
is in the episode.
Yeah, so he posted, "Hey everybody, check me out on WandaVision," and I watched it. I watched the whole episode. I was like, "Where is he?"
He's in the first 5 seconds.
He explodes in the first 5. He literally, you see his face. It goes like
He disappears.
He should give me a heads up that he's in there for a millisecond.
He did a screenshot of it. That's how I found it.
No, that's literally all. The
Yeah.
screenshot is the amount of film he's in. So sorry, Dr. Deb. That just reminded me of that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Deb, because you're absolutely right. And I'm blocking myself and stock blocking. And I gotta just do it.
Well,
Yeah.
I do want to say one more thing about what you said. It's helpful to have positivity, you know, but I think you need to change the phrase like this will be over soon to when we get back to things, I can do comedy again, stand up again. But until then, I need to do something with my creativity, for my creativity and my energy, right? Rather than that magical thinking, like in March, this will be all over. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To say, well, it's looking good for all of us with the vaccine, that things will be getting back to a new normal. And until that happens, I want to try X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, I agree, Dr. Deb. Well, we got to wrap it up because
Yeah.
I don't know how much storage we have on these cameras.
Yeah.
So we got to.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Deb. That's super helpful. Yeah, we'll wrap it up.
So Dr. Deb, thank you again. Just a couple closing announcements. Write to us what makes you anxious. We're going to go over it with Dr. Deb and
That'll be next week.
Yeah, we got some stuff just now that we're going to get into next week. Patreon, $5 a month, and social media, Panic Attacking Podcast at Instagram.
Yes, and we're on YouTube. Just search Panic Attacking Podcast.
Dr. Deb, thank you so much. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Dr. Deb.
Okay, guys, take care. Happy February.
Happy February.
Happy February.
Bye.
Bye.